My name is Michael Gottschalk, and this is my persuasive speech. College university enrollment rates are slightly decreasing as tuition rates are increasing. Recruiting students for a university usually depends on the level of academic capabilities, overall visualization of campus, or how good sports teams are. One of the more persuasive recruiting advertisements is tuition rates. MSU Mankato students should petition as well as encourage other students from other schools to petition to decrease tuition rates in universities. The problems consist of being worried about low-paying jobs after graduation, broke families avoiding college, many years of debt, and worrying about what our school uses our money on. College institutions use our student expenses in unnecessary ways. For example, the landscape outside of the CSU at Mankato is very expensive landscape. I've worked landscape jobs in the past in summers, and landscape is very, very expensive, especially for big rocks, sod, other things like gravel and other things that landscaping does and spends a lot of money on. Some of these things can be coming out of our family's pockets. According to Nathan Lewis, Colgate University spent $162 million in 2013. This price ended up making the price per student to be $56,000 on average. He also mentions that there's a lot of strange fluff in the expense column, including $11.8 million paid to outside consultants, $8 million in travel expenses, $4.2 million to top officials, and $25 million in other expenses. Now that we've covered unnecessary spending habits, let's shift our mind over to post-graduation employment. College degrees don't guarantee you with a high-paying job after graduation. Administrators should charge a low rate for students with low-income earning degrees. With low-income jobs after colleges and many years in student debt, young adults looking to start a life and family are in constant struggle with available funds due to college debt. For example, some people who are not as wealthy, and for some people that can't afford college, it's very hard for them to trust the investment of going to school and paying a lot of money to not even guarantee a good paying job after college. According to Susie Popick, the average salary of a college student's graduate's first job is $50,000. As well as according to Abigail Hess, the average student loan debt is about $40,000, which can account for 10% down payment on a $370,000 home. Or even a brand new Tesla Model 3, or even a wedding. In addition to college debt being so high with post-college low-income jobs, this leads to talk about bankruptcy and family debt due to college. With COVID going on and everything this past year and in 2020 and 2021, in schools we are getting, half of what we normally get with learning on Zoom and online learning and things that we can't control. Yet schools are still paying or charging for full tuition rates. Students usually spend about 2 to 8 years saving up for tuition costs when school is in. We are constantly working, doing homework, going to practice, and doing other things while in college just to make it through with no spending money. Sometimes we don't even have fun or time for fun. As well as some families cannot even support their children without college financially, how do they expect to help the cost of tuition? According to Dave Ramsey's article on USA Today, 19% of bankruptcy files are college students. We're too young to be facing bankruptcy. It's not okay for us college students to be facing bankruptcy, which is why it's a very good reason for tuition rates to be lowered. In conclusion, college debt is a real issue in our country. Eventually, people will figure it out, but let's eliminate the long-term effects and issue our people and students a better opportunity.